going to run through the homework pretty quickly. List factors for 18 and 21. They're 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18 for 18. For 21, 1, 3, 7, and 21. Common factors means that they share similar, exact same factors. So those would be 1 and 3. For number 2, it says compare using greater than, less than, or equal to. For A, 43 is already more than 42 and 875 thousandths. B, these are equivalent. I can annex as many zeros as I like. It does not change the value. For C, I have 34, which is the same, but when I get to the tenths place, I have 1/10 there and 0 tenths here. So 34 and 18 hundredths is more. 19 and 5/10 or 50 hundredths is less than 20. 5 and 56 hundredths is definitely less than 55 and 6/10 because 55 would be more than 5. And $29 is greater than 28 and 76 hundredths. So this would be read as greater than, equal to, greater than, less than, greater than. Evaluate order of operations. I wrote my GEMDAS. 7 times 5 is what I saw first because it's multiplication. I got 35. I rewrote my problem, plus 13 minus 9 plus 12. That gave me 48 minus 9 plus 12. I just brought my plus 12 down because when I'm doing subtraction and addition, all I have to do is solve in the order that it comes from left to right. So now I have 39 plus 12, which is 51. Then I also have this equation here, the same numbers, same operations, same place of operations. Even though I have a bracket and a parenthesis, it does not change, it ends up not changing the value this time. So I'm going to solve what's inside my innermost grouping, which is 13 minus 9, which was 4. I rewrite 4 plus 12. I bring my brackets down because I solve everything in my group first. Then I bring down 7 times 5 plus 16. I have a little bit left in my grouping, so I wrote my 16. Now I can solve my multiplication. Although there are parentheses here, there is nothing inside of this to solve, so this is just 7 times 5. So 35 plus 16 is 51. Are they the same? Yes. Students, please explain on your own words. The answer is the same because I kind of talked about that in my answer. All right. Then I have a question here. A serving of Campbell's soup has 887 and 381 thousandths milligram of sodium. Progresso soup has 690 and 837. Using this information, complete the table. This is rounding. I round it to the nearest hundredths place, and I look to the right of that place in the thousands, so nothing happens to the 8. So I rewrite the front, and the back turns to 0, so I don't need to add that 0. Same thing for Progresso. I had 83 hundredths with a 7 in the thousandths place. That 7 tells me to add 1, so I have 84 hundredths, and the front of my problem is the same. I did the exact same thing with tenths. I just looked in the tenths place for the chicken noodle soup. It's an 8, so I add 1 to the tenths, became a 4. The numbers in the front stay the same. My numbers behind turn to 0, so I can drop those off. 690 and 837 thousandths. The 8 there does not change because there's a 3 in the hundredths place. So these two numbers turn to 0, which means I can leave them off, and the rest of the number I just rewrite. Whole number, I do the same thing. I circled my whole number, underlined the 3. That doesn't change the value of the 7, so it's 887. This is an 8 in the tenths place, so I round this, add 1, and I get 691.